Welcome to the video on cognitive dimension of a test item. By the end of this video, you will be able to define cognitive skills and recognize the role of cognitive skills in assessments. Let us start this section by understanding what we mean by cognitive skills. On a single day in our life, we encounter many situations that demand us to use different levels of thinking. Some situations may require us to recall facts like remembering our address or a phone number, whereas other situations may require us to judge and make decisions like which bicycle is good to buy. There might be other situations that demand an even higher level of thinking, for example, coming up with a plan to revive a neighborhood lake. These different levels of thinking can also be called as cognitive skills or cognitive processes. Since these thinking levels go from simple to complex, we can also refer to them as levels of cognitive complexity. These cognitive skills or different levels of thinking needs to be defined and integrated into classroom instruction. These cognitive skills or processes allow students to engage with the concepts they learn in a more authentic manner. Let us now understand the role of cognitive skills in assessments. Once we understand what cognitive skills are, we can create assessment questions that place a range of cognitive demands on students. But you must be wondering, where do we find these cognitive skills in the assessment plan? It is in the testing objective of a test item. We all are familiar with testing objectives. Any testing objective has two components: the noun phrase, which represents the knowledge dimension, and the verb phrase, which represents the cognitive dimension. Let us consider an example for more clarity. Read this example of a testing objective for biology. It asks to test if students can recall the definition of evolution. Can you spot the noun phrase and the verb phrase here? Remember, the noun phrase tells about the knowledge or content aspect, and verb phrase tells us about the cognitive process or skill aspect. That is easy. Definition of evolution is the noun phrase and able to recall is the verb phrase. So we can say that the structure or anatomy of testing objective will have two parts: cognitive skill and conceptual knowledge. Can you use the cognitive skill and its corresponding concept knowledge to now frame a testing objective? Yes, it will be. To remember Pythagorean theorem. The second will be to apply rhetorical devices. Similarly, the third will be to evaluate the role of democratic governments. If a curriculum framework includes teaching a range of cognitive skills, the assessments too should reflect the range. This will make the assessment more authentic. This brings us to the end of this video. In this video, we learned about cognitive skills and what role they play in assessments. Thank you for watching the video.